Hi, my name's Elena Brinkerhoff, and I recently volunteered at the Warming House with my management group. Overall, I think the leadership at the Warming House was great. We had the 2 to 3 students who volunteer there like every week, telling us how to clean, prep food, use equipment, and serve the food, which was very helpful towards like the final execution of our meals because they had everything in order and we knew exactly what we had to do. So it made it more of an enjoyable experience than like a stressful one trying to get everything done and not really knowing what we were doing. So that was great. And Alice popped in for a few minutes as well to remind us that since it was Friday, we had to do a deep clean at the end. And the group knew, or the group volunteers that were there every week, they knew exactly what to do and they helped us out with deep cleaning the whole place. So again, it wasn't stressful at all. The only thing I would do differently is to implement a little bit more communication amongst everyone, including those who weren't in my management group, just because we had like a dessert get ruined because someone didn't know that they weren't supposed to touch it and they were supposed to just leave it simmering on the stove, which ended up in us having to throw out the dessert and come up with like a makeshift one last minute. Also, when we got there, we had stuffing planned on the menu to make, and when we got there was no or not enough ingredients to make the stuffing, so one of the volunteers had to go to the store and get the ingredients for stuffing so that we could make it. And we did end up executing a perfect meal. We got a lot of compliments on it, but that could have been avoided if we just used a little bit better communication. But other than that, we worked really well as a group and we were able to successfully put together a good meal. I have volunteered at the warming house before, and it was during COVID, so the dining hall wasn't open, or the dining room. So it didn't feel as fulfilling as it was when I went recently with my group. I was glad that I was able to sit down with people who were there and like who we cooked for and chat with them for a little bit. And I would definitely go back now that the dining room is open again because it kind of opened my eyes a lot more than it did before when we were just doing the to-go meals because I wasn't even the one passing out the meals when I was there during COVID, so I didn't actually get to see where the food was going. But overall, I did enjoy my experience and I would do it again.